Every day, lives depend on moments we don't always see. A scanner starting up. A robotic arm moving into place. A light drawing a clear, steady line. These moments don't make headlines, but they make healing possible. In every hospital, every clinic, every lab, devices need to work right, always. When time is tight, when hands are busy, when care can't pause, because in the most demanding hospital environments, there is no room for compromise. Precision isn't optional, it's a responsibility. What we make may seem simple. A bracket, a frame, a housing. But behind every patient's experience is a machine. And behind that machine is precision. Precision that helps doctors move faster, see clearer, and care more confidently. This isn't just engineering. This is precision for care. This is DCTC-MED. Welcome to the stage, Sunrise's CEO Gilbert Chen.
Hello everyone, welcome to Sunrise Metal DCTC Medical 2025. Today, we talk about something invisible, yet vital, precision. You don't see it when a robotic arm moves in surgery or when a scanner flashes across patient's body. But it's there, and when it fails, you feel it. Because in a moment of care, there's no time for mistake. And those moments are coming faster than ever. Healthcare is getting smarter, smaller, more personalized. And with innovation comes pressure. Tight regulations, sustainability goals, demands for speed, scale, and total consistency. That's why we are here, to help you make products through precision manufacturing, to give you confidence that your design will scale, that your components will fit, that your system will perform day after day. At Sunrise, we don't just cast aluminum, we cast trust. We do it with precision. So let's look at how we do that together. Let's take a close look at one example, ultrasound imaging system. Because when doctors can see more clearly, they can care more confidently. Every clear image leads to faster decisions and better outcome. And for millions of women around the world, ultrasound helps monitor every stage of pregnancy. It supports better care, safe births, and a healthy future for every generation to come. They may look compact, but they are packed with critical components. The handle needs to be strong, but still smooth and easy to move. The monitor arm must hold the screen steady, yet adjust freely. The base frame supports the entire system. It has to be solid, stable, and roll smoothly across the room. Even the transducer holder and the gel warmer housing play an important role. They need to fit precisely with a clean surface and a strong finish. These are not just covers, they are real working parts of the device. And when they fail, it's not just a product issue, it's a user experience problem. That's why Sunrise take every detail seriously. So what can go wrong? If the handle isn't strong enough, it cracks. If the arm doesn't lock properly, the screen shakes. If the base warps even slightly, the whole system warps during use. That's a serious issue, especially during live patient scans. These things may look small, but to a doctor or nurse, they're not. Consistency matters in look, in feel, in performance. Because in the medical care, the machine must never distract from the mission. When ultrasound systems are built for care, every part has to fit reliably. That's where Sunrise comes in. Contact Sunrise to explore your next build. Now let's from what we see to what we grasp. Medical air systems are backbone of clinic environment. In critical care unit, clean air isn't just a comfort, it's survival. Every breath must be safe, steady, and clean. That's the silent role medical air system plays, protecting life, breath by breath. Behind every breath patient takes is clean, stable air, delivered with confidence, because safety begins with every inhale. This system uses oil-free screw compressor to supply clean, dry air to patients. They run non-stop in hospitals, dental offices, and labs. And at the heart of this setup is the screw pump. It includes the fixed screw, operating screw housing, and sealing frame. Everything must be tightly aligned and precisely machined. Even the small deviation in the screw profile can reduce efficiency, increase heat, or lead to failure. And when the screw housing isn't accurate, it can lead to leaks, noise, or premature wear. We've seen units where the profile tolerance was off by just a few microns, and that was enough to compromise the seal. Another major concern is porosity in the inner cavity. If there are internal voids, the compressor can't maintain pressure on the load. It may pass all the tests, but it won't hold up in the continuous operations. These parts also need to remain stable on high RPM, thermal cycles, and daily stress. That's why screw casting are among the most technically demanding components we produced. And that's where Sunrise brings its strengths in simulation, in tooling, and in high precision casting executions. Let's look at a real-world example. It began with a redesign. A leading global medical air system company was upgrading one of its screw compressor platform used in hospital and labs to deliver clean, dry air. At the center of that platform was a critical component, a screw housing with a complex spiral cavity, tight and enclosed. They had tried CNC machining. It worked technically, but it was too slow, too costly, and too wasteful for mass production. So they reached out to Sunrise, not for a quote, but for a solution. They asked, can this be cast with the same level of accuracy? Can it seal without porosity? Can it hold 0.0076 mm profile tolerance repeatable? We knew what that meant. They weren't asking for a part, they were asking for trust. Delivers through metal. So we built a plan. We ran mold flow simulations to understand the behavior of metal inside the cavity. We designed a hybrid process. Vacuum die casting plus semi-solid filling. To minimize internal voids, we machined the screw profile on our high-precision Makino platform using customer fixtures and process feedback to stay within microns. Was it perfect from the start? No. We tweaked the tooling, rerouted venting, rebalanced tooling, and through joint review with their engineers, we solve it together. And the outcome, a screw housing that holds pressure, maintain profiles, and assembly exactly as designed, smoothly, reliably, without guesswork. Today, it's running in real hospital system across North America and Europe, delivering clean air, breath by breath, day after day. For us, it wasn't just about tolerance, it was about proving that even the most complex profile can be casted with confidence. High precision compressor housing aren't easy to make at scale. That's where Sunrise delivers, engineering your next precision part with us. From the air around the patient, let's move to what's shining above them. Because in surgery, every detail matters, even the light. In surgery, every light plays a role in protection. Stable lights help doctor focus, so precision happens where it matters most. They may hang quietly above the patient, but their structure works hard behind the scenes. Each light head is supported by a central frame. The frame holds everything together: LED bulbs, wiring, cooling plates, and the outlets. It also connects to the pivoting arm or ceiling mount. These parts need to be strong and lightweight, and they have to stay rigid even when the light moves or gets adjusted hundreds of times a day. Here's where things get tricky. If the mounting frame shifts, the out shelves no longer fits. If the screw points moves, assembly becomes difficult. Even slightly inconsistency can cause vibration or affect alignment. Two things you don't want in a surgical setting. Weight also matters. Too heavy, the arm can sag. Too thin, the components may not pass structure testing. Balance it all. Rigid structure, smooth surfaces, low weight, and high strength. That's where real experience in casting and tooling pays off. When strength and lightness need to work together, reliability matters. That's what Sunrise enables in every frame. Build your next project with us. Next, we zoom into another field of precision, dental care, where clear visuals and perfect fit makes all the difference. Helping people enjoy food starts with a healthy mouth. Clear scanning leads to a better care and a better smile. They may be compact, but their design is anything but simple. Look at the internal frame. It holds the sensor assembly, connects to the scanning arm, and mounts to the base. The parts we make here include the main bracket, the chassis plate, and the mounting base. They all need to be thin, light, and rigid without adding weight or bulk. Many of these parts have open frames with large cutouts. Some have complex 3D geometry, different wall heights, and sharp transitions. That makes the casting process much more difficult. Even small deviation in form can cause twist, alignment issues, or uneven fit, which impact the scanner positioning and easy use. So surface quality is another key factor. Dental systems are highly visible in clinic. They need to be look clean, feel consistent, and support high-end coating. That's why attention to detail and reliable process control really matter here. That's the principle. Now let's see it in action. A next-generation dental scanner was in development, designed to hold two jaw modules for quick, accurate diagnostic scanning. At the core was a cast aluminum base, compact, circular, ripped for strength. But its simplicity was deceiving. Right above the mounting plate sat two raised posts. Each post needed to hold a jaw module with repeatable precision. That meant tight dimensional control and clean, pore-free material inside the holes. Any internal porosity could affect how the module sat or how long it stayed in position. We examined the 3D module. At first glance, the layout seemed straightforward, but airflow was a problem. The mounting zone was exactly where trapped gas liked to hide. Standard venting wouldn't work, so we redesigned the tooling layout. We placed customer venting directly beside the post cores and along the rib transitions. And we used vacuum die casting not just to help air escape, but to actively pull it from the cavity during fill. The effect was clear, significantly reduced porosity right where it mattered most. Then came ejections. The thin ribs, the unbalanced geometries, the potential for distortion or sticking. Our team adjusted the pin pattern, balanced the force, and simulate every step. Every change got sampled, tested, validated, and when the final part came out, it didn't need rescue. It was casted clean, eject smooth, ready to assemble right from the mold. The customer moved forward with production, confidently in the repeatability, and for Sunrise, it marked another milestone in making critical dental components ready for scale. When parts get complex and every contour matters, Sunrise make it work. Start your next project with us.